today's video, I will be going over the top reasons why new owner operators and new trucking businesses fail. There's a lot of reasons why the trucking industry is not that good right now. It's not a good thing to get into at this moment, especially when you're not in peak season. If you're watching this video and you're thinking about hopping into this industry and it's not from October to December, guys, you want to wait a couple more months, probably into the summertime, because the summertime the rates pay a little bit better, and in peak season you are getting those premium paying rates. So the trucking industry is very down right now. The rates are very low, and that's why a lot of people cannot handle to stay in this business. Now, if you know me, this is Black Investors Group, and over here we teach how to make the money easy. And I have only been in the trucking business for 6 months, and I decided to get out because I'm an investor. When I joined this business, I thought I was gonna make $1,000 a week in a cargo van, or even, you know, $1,000 a day on some days in a cargo van. But it was the absolute opposite. I could barely find gigs and work for that cargo van in my city, because my city is one of the worst in the United States for cargo van loads. And my state in general, the state of Florida, is just a bad state to be in for the trucking industry, because the rate per mile is very low coming out of the state of Florida. The trucking businesses don't just fail because of the low rates, guys. They also fail because of oversaturation and due to scamming. Yes, guys, there's a lot of scamming, just like any other industry in this trucking world. You can get scammed, and if you stay tuned into the end of this video, I would teach you exactly the key points on how not to get scammed, what to look out for, and just why the trucking business is on a downfall right now, even though trucking is an everyday essential and we need trucking to run this country. But before we start this video, man, I want to make sure you guys go ahead and look at the links in the description, where we do have a lot of courses, a lot of online tutorials, and a lot of step-by-step ebooks on how to build your businesses, guys. We have tips and tricks on how to boost your trucking business, how to start your trucking business, how to start an online business, how to make money in crypto, and how to make the most passive income that you could ever possibly imagine. Also, guys, in the link in the description, I do accept coaching calls. I will answer any of your questions, anywhere from a 10 to 30-minute conversation for $10, and I will answer all of your questions to my fullest ability. In the Calendly link in the description, guys, go ahead and check it out. And we do also have more links that will be helpful for your trading or just your trucking business or even your online business. Back to the video. Woo! Woo! Guys, I was just fighting with that ring light over there in the corner. That ring light always falls. But let's get right into this video. So like I said, the reason why newly started up trucking businesses fail in the first couple of months is because of oversaturation in this trucking industry. Now what this means is that a lot of truckers are getting into this business, and they're getting into it rapidly, and there's more and more people joining every day. Hence to the reason why there is a 21 waiting day period to get approved for your motor carrier authority. Due to this oversaturation, guys, the brokers are making these rates super low, because one man's trash is another man's trash. So by me saying that, I mean that one man's trash, somebody that will decline a load for $500, another man will accept that load for $500 because he has a whole 6 kids to feed. So the rates are super low, but these brokers are posting these rates low because they know that truckers will accept it. They know there's many thousands of truckers all over the United States that's willing to even drive out their way to go pick up a load, because they know that some truckers sometimes are stuck in a specific area. They're looking for a load, and the city just might be an hour away, but they have gotten no loads for that day, so that's the only thing that they could accept. And some money is better than no money. So just like yourself, you're probably thinking about joining the business, or you have joined this business because it's easy to get started, guys. All you need is your MC, your USDOT, and some commercial insurance. 3 requirements to get into this trucking industry, plus, you know, of course, having a vehicle. But only 3 requirements, only 3 paperwork filings, which is the FMCSA authority, the UCR, and the BOC3. Only 3 paperwork filings to get started. So a lot of people are getting into this industry every day. With the more competition, that means the rates are getting lower, and that means that the rates are still getting swiped off the load board super fast. These rates are getting swiped off the load board due to dispatchers. Now dispatchers are people that's in their office. All they do all day is look at the screen, computer screen, on the load board, guys. So as soon as a load gets posted for a location that one of their drivers is near, they will go ahead and start bidding on that load and start sending it to their driver as soon as they see it. So that's why a lot of these loads are getting picked up before you could even see them. And if you are new to this business, I do suggest getting yourself a dispatcher so that you won't have to go through the stress of bidding on these loads, emailing all of these brokers just to negotiate and find out that you can't even get that load, guys, because somebody already beat you to the punch. If you have a dispatcher, this takes all the stress off your back. It is a 10% fee, but guys, if you are over the road, let's just say you're driving, and you know, in the trucking industry, you can sometimes be driving all day. So if you need a load for tomorrow, guys, you can't be driving and bidding on loads at the same time. You can't afford to sit in your truck for an hour to bid on a load. You need to constantly be on the road getting to your next destination. So while you're on your next destination, you can have somebody getting you a load for tomorrow and even the next day after that. Oversaturation is a big problem in the trucking industry, and I don't see it getting solved anytime soon. The FMCSA has put in more rules so that less truckers can, you know, be trucking, but I don't think that's stopping anybody. If you want to know those rules, boom, I have a video right here on the 2023 FMCSA rules that they have applied. But let's get into this scamming, guys. So as I said earlier, there's a lot of scamming going on in this trucking industry, and the way that people do this is through Amazon. Now you might think Amazon is all good and sweet. You might think that it's easy because, you know, Amazon got those rollers that they just roll onto your truck and you roll it off just in case you do have to unload and load, guys. It's a very easy process. But you might think Amazon is good because you know they pay good rates per mile. But let me tell you something, big fella, Amazon is not always good. You want to make sure that you do your broker checks. If you guys don't take anything away from this video at all, I want to make sure you know about these broker checks. And what I mean by this is that if you have factoring, guys, if you have a factoring company, which you're gonna need in this industry, most factoring companies' websites or their app has a broker check portal. You can easily enter the broker's DOT number and search up if they are eligible to be approved or not by your factoring company. So let's just say you get a load from the broker Total Quality Logistics. What you want to do is you want to go to your factoring portal such as OTR Solutions, type in the name or either the MC, type that in, and then once you hit search, it'll say either approved or not approved. Now if they're not approved, that means they might have problems in the past on not paying out on time or not even paying at all, you know, old MC number, or they just haven't been around long enough to be trusted. So if you see an Amazon load on the load board, please make sure, guys, in any load period, that you do this broker check so that you can make sure that you get paid for factoring. Now some of these companies, some of these brokers that you will be talking to doesn't even require factoring. They don't even give you that option. So sometimes, guys, you want to be aware of those people as well. And sometimes it will say that they're not approved, but they will still pay you guys and they're still a legit broker. It's just almost about a 50% chance, you know what I'm saying? So like if it's a company that you just know that you've never heard of and they're not approved, don't go with that load. And it's too good of a load, if it's too good to be true, if it's like 200 miles for $500, don't go with that load. It just may be a scam, guys. Like I said, some companies don't even let you factor. They only do the quick pay option. So it's just up to you to put your spidey senses on and trust that broker or not to get paid. Now, is this illegal? Absolutely, guys. It's just people get over with it because sometimes they do put in fake broker information. But like I said, you do that broker check and it says not approved, just don't take it, man. Play it more safe. rather be safe than sorry. Another reason why a lot of new trucking businesses fail, and the #1 reason, is because they're not owning their own truck, or that the truck that they have is just completely a piece of crap. Absolute garbage. Every time they take it out on the road, something is breaking, guys, and these expenses, these maintenance fees can be very expensive. One big breakdown could cost you probably $5,000, and let's just say, even though you make $20K a month, you just lost $5,000 to pay for this maintenance, and now your truck is out of commission for a full week, or you could have made another $5,000. So you've just lost $10,000 in the span of only one single week, and that's how a lot of truckers go out of business as well. One little breakdown, one mistake, guys, can put you out for a long time or for a good time. And also, renters, guys, if you don't have your own truck, a lot of your money can get chewed up renting out a truck. There's a lot of fees to renting, such as the actual truck fee, the daily fee itself. Some companies can be from $50 to even $160 per day. And then some companies, you have to pay for their renter's insurance as well, because they don't accept your commercial insurance. And also, for all the rental companies, you have to pay the rate per mile as well. Now, the rate per mile is the big killer, because Ryder is the company that I use, and they have the cheapest rate per mile at 19 cents per mile. So even if you do drive 19 cents per mile and have a nice full over the road week, you're driving about 4,000 miles, you're paying around $1,600 for just mileage, guys. Don't forget gas. You're paying another $1,600 in gas for the week, even if you are in the rural areas such as Texas. I know I did a video on going from Florida to Texas to Mexico area, guys, and I absolutely had cheap gas in Texas. And guys, the gas was probably like, I think it was like $2.50 for diesel, and I know here in Florida it's like $3.50 right now for regular gas. So even though I was paying $2.50 for diesel, I still paid $1,600 a week. Just imagine if I wasn't in, you know, that cheap gas area, I probably would have been paying $2,000 plus. So that puts our cost at, you know, about $500 a day just to rent out this box truck. And then, you know, you would need to be making over $1,000 a day to be profitable if you're renting out a box truck. Some days, depending on how far you drive, you could even be paying $600 a day just for the box truck rental itself. And then at the end of the month, if you do have to pay for that renter's insurance, you also have to pay for your insurance for your commercial policy to keep your FMCSA authority going. And this could be anywhere from $800 to $1,200 a month. So you're working for $2,000 a week, guys. That is $8,000 a month. But at the end of it, you're spending, you know, $1,000 on insurance. So you can still profit around $5,000 to $7,000 a month and renting out a box truck. And guys, if you own your own box truck, this industry is still very good to hop into, because you can make $1,000 a day with your own box truck. I hope this video is helpful, guys. If you did enjoy it, please leave this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that post notification button while you're at it, because this is Black Investors Group, where we do post daily content over here on how to make money the easy way. We do have a lot of tips and tricks in the links in the description on how to make this money easy, how to make passive income, how to make crypto, guys, how to trade in this Forex and binary trading options. I will be making more videos on that. And if you guys have any questions at all, I do accept coaching calls in the Calendly link in the description. 10 to 30 minutes, guys. You will have my full attention. I will talk to you live, and I will answer all of your questions for only $10. More useful links in the description. Go ahead and check it out, guys. And if you haven't done so already, like I said, hit that subscribe button so you can come back tomorrow and watch the video for tomorrow, because this is the 2-part series. And yesterday's video, I posted everything you need to know when you're first starting up your trucking business. So go check out that video right here. Boom! But with all that being said, man, this is Black Investors Group. My name is KINGLATTA. We out. Woo!